Good morning, students. Welcome to class 8. Before starting your social science chapter number 1, resources utilization and development, I want to have a little word with you. I want to tell you that your studies are very much different from class 7th. In class 7th, only textual questions were there in the examination. You can learn the answer from your notebook and then you write your answers. But class 8th is a little bit different. As you are upgraded in class 8, your studies are a little bit different. Here you are supposed to go through the whole chapter, and questions are going to come from within the chapter. So don't rely only on your notebook. Just read the chapter thoroughly, then your studies will become very much easier for you. So let's begin with the chapter number 1, resources utilization and development. So in this chapter we will have a clear cut meaning of resources. That what are resources? We often use this word resource. And utilization and development, how we can utilize them and how they are related with our development. So, nature has bestowed upon our Mother Earth with large varieties of rocks, soils, minerals, vegetation, animals, etc. Our Mother Nature, our Mother Earth has blessed us with a large variety of rocks. You can see your surrounding, you can judge it. We are being blessed by our nature. We use these gifts of nature to fulfill our day-to-day needs. What we do with these gifts? We fulfill our day-to-day needs. For example, we take air from our nature to have a breathe. We take water to drink. We eat food. And these all things are coming from the Mother Earth, from the nature. And they are necessary for our existence. And these all the things which are helping us, which are catering our day to day needs, are known as resources. So what are resources? All the things in our surroundings, they are which are catering to our needs, are known as resources. Even human beings are considered as a resource because human beings are an asset. What is the meaning of that? How human beings can be a resource? They are just using the resources. Human beings are the most important resource because with the brain of human beings, we are able to utilize all these resources. It is only with the help of human skill that the other resources can be developed. Human needs and wants are neither uniform in all parts of world nor static over the years. And human needs are different in all over the world. In USA, their food habits are different, so their needs are different. Whatever ingredients they need for their cooking, that is different. In India, our food habits are different, so our needs are also different. And even with the time, our needs changes. You can see in the picture, it is a prehistoric hunting. At that time, in that ancient time, what was the need? Basic need was to eat food, clothing and shelter, and everything was derived from the natural environment. Even when they did not discovered or invented fire, at that time also their needs were quite limited. But now, can you live that kind of life? You need so many things. You need different kind of clothes, phone, technology. So with the time, needs changes. Utility and value of a resource varies from time to time and place to place. How we utilize resource and the value of resource also, it changes from time to time and place to place. Earlier human civilizations flourished along the river valleys as they used water for irrigating fields. So, at that time, people used to live nearby the Rivers. Why? Because they needed water for irrigating fields. But now, how we use water? We use water for various different purposes like generating energy, irrigation, navigation, and industries, etc. That means with the time, the need, the purpose of using water has also been changed. This is just an example. China and United States of America are generating more wind and energy than India. So there in those countries wind as a resource is much more utilized. Do you knows are also very important. Over irrigation is responsible for water logging and make the soil infertile. So over irrigation is not good for the fertility of the soil. Rivers are suitable for navigation in the middle and lower course. So within the country, in the interior parts of the country, in the inner parts of the country that are away from sea, rivers are suitable for navigation. Utilization of resources. What does it mean? How we use resources. So many factors are there that are responsible for the use of resources. Resources become usable when they are processed. It means resources when we can use them, when we change them in a positive manner. For example, cotton is converted into yarn. On further processing, it is converted into fabric, then finally into garments. So, what is the meaning of that? Cotton that grows in fields. It is not directly used. You cannot wear that cotton. So, firstly, it is being changed into thread, then converted into fabric, then finally into garment that you use. Thus, at various stages, value addition is possible by applying skill and technology. If you do not have skill and technology, you cannot use resources. Like if you don't know how to convert cotton into yarn, you cannot use it. Generally, the utilization of resources depend upon various factors. These factors are very much important. Availability of resources. In what quantity resources are available? What kind of resources are available? Skill of human beings. Are human beings skilled enough to use them, to process them? Availability of capital. Capital means money, finance. If we do not have money, if we do not have finance, how we can put our efforts to utilize those resources? To process them, we must need money. Availability of water. Water is very much important because in various processings water is required. Advancement of technology. Technology is also required. Tools, machines. Availability of transport and communication facilities. Transportation is required because if we do not have transportation, how we are going to carry those resources from one place to another? In the initial stages of economic development, availability of resources played a very important role. So, one example I want to give you, utilization of resources. This is a pen. Consider it as a resource. It is lying here. Until or unless you are not picking this pen and not writing something with the pen, it is not useful for you. It is just lying over here. So human efforts are required for the utilization of resources. That's why human being is a very important resource in itself. In the initial stages of economic development, availability of resources played a very important role. So these things we will study tomorrow. For today, it is enough. You are supposed to revise the chapter.